Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Malinga Sise of Urban Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful. And for those who are still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Today I'm super excited because I want to share with you how you can construct a cheap poultry house for the local birds, because like 3 of you requested me to make a video how they can construct a very cheap local poultry house. I think they are so much interested in these local breeds, and all of you know that few months ago I started on the local breeds and they are really doing super well. In fact, I now have close to 100 local breeds. That one, if you add the ducks, the chicken and the turkey, I think right now we can make it up to 100, and it has really been a very nice journey having this bird. I'm really getting a lot of experience from these local breeds, and actually I'm beginning to think that what most people say out there, that these local breeds do not have business in them, is not true. Because if I can remember, it's now coming to, I think, 6 months when I started this project, and you know, the farm is almost full. So I'm going to share with you how I constructed my chicken house. I'm going to show you how it looks. So please stay tuned till the end. But if you're still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be so grateful. See you right back. So as I told you earlier on, today we are going to look at how I constructed my cheap poultry house for the local birds. But I want us to know that if you're in an urban setting just the way I am here, and your land is small, now take a look at let's say like mine here is 100 by 100. So what I have decided to do, I've decided to partition this area, just you can see from the wire there up to this side, up to the other side. Okay, I think it's around 70 meters by, I think, 40. 70 meters by 40, just for my local birds, because much as these local birds are supposed to be in a free range, but in an urban setting like this, make sure that you really enclose them within a particular area. So because I've with the experience I've had with them, when I brought the first batch, they used to loiter outside and they ended up contracting diseases. So that is why right now I'm very serious about them staying only inside this place, which I have fenced it. Actually, even you can see I've added other small wires down here to make sure that the young ones cannot also get outside, because if I leave them to come out and loiter around here, they will even contract diseases from this side, and even they will end up giving our layers some diseases, because with this local bird, sometimes they might have the disease but it doesn't show in them. So if you just don't be careful, you will end up giving the layers the disease. So let us enter inside our farm. You can see I even have a gate here. You cannot just leave it without having a gate. I have a gate here, and I'm very strict on this place. Like, I'm very strict about visitors getting inside here. Now, these are our birds, okay? These are our birds. I have here mix, both the ducks, I have the turkeys here, and I have the chicken here. But if you can see, the only thing which is visible here is the ducks. I think because of their color and the way they are looking so big, so you will not easily know that we also have the chicken here. And what I've decided to do is to construct where you're going to put their drinking water. You can see, just like in my layers, in the layer farm, I've constructed these points for putting them drinking water. Just you can see right there. Okay, and this is where I do the feeding. I give them the feeders there, and they all feed from there. Okay, so this is our project, and I remember we all agreed that by December we want to know how many birds we have in our local poultry department. And these are purely local birds, nothing like exotic or nothing like mixed breed. I have purely manage to get the purely local breeds, and it's the ones which I have here. Even the ducks you see are the purely local ducks which I brought from the village. The chicken are the purely local chicken. Even the turkey that I have is a purely local turkey. You can see they are right there. Okay, so a few weeks ago I decided to plant here some grass. This is paspalum which I planted here. As you can see, you cannot now see it well because they have also been eating on the paspalum, because I realized these ducks and the turkeys, they really love a lot, like they love grass a lot. Even the chicken, this local chicken, it is also healthy for them to eat the grass. So I decided to plant the grass here, but you can see they have even uprooted. Others are out, and then also others they are really pecking on it time and again, so they are not giving it room to grow. Even I have some bananas there. Okay, this one has survived, but I also had it here and they have really eaten them all. I have the pawpaw right there which we planted for our birds. Okay, it is fruiting. Then we also have the pawpaw this other side. So I want to show you the chicken house that I have where all these birds sleep. Okay, this is the main house where my birds sleep. I've put this polythene here because whenever it could rain, water could go inside, and our turkey was just sitting on her eggs just right in the corner the other side. So that is why I decided to put this polythene. So if you can see our chicken house, okay, you know, with the local birds, for them it is not like the layers where they will be inside. Okay, so for them they just need a shelter where they can sleep at night, where it cannot rain on them, where the rodents like the dogs and the snakes cannot enter. So that is why, if you can see the materials I've used in this chicken house, honestly I've used what I had within my compound. So you see this chicken house, I did not spend more than I did not spend more than 300,000 in constructing this chicken house. Okay, so this is what I have done. So you can all see the iron sheets were all very new, and I bought the chicken mesh. But if you can see this side, I've even put very old pillars. Even you can see the iron sheets here is really old, because few months ago the dog entered through here and ate my very big turkey, which was around 10 kilograms. So you can see the house is really very, very simple. Okay, make sure you construct your local poultry house which is very simple, which the rain cannot enter, which the dogs cannot enter, and which the snakes cannot enter. Actually, even here the rats cannot enter inside this chicken house. So if we get inside here, I think this is not the first time I'm showing you inside here, but if you get inside here, guys, I also have a dove right there, and that is their house, but the house was not properly made. So I'm going to make another one. So that is where our turkey normally hatch from. This is where our birds sleep. These local birds, they don't like normally like sleeping on the floor, but the floor I've also managed to put there some coffee ask, as you can see, but they always want to sleep like on a raise, something which is raised, just like in the villages they sleep up on the tree. So you can see all there, that's where they're sleeping. It has been a while I've not removed their dropping, but we are going to remove it soon. And then right here is where I've constructed for my birds to lay their eggs from. Okay, let me remove this. You know, some chicken was disturbing me wanting to lay there where the duck is laying. So you can see this is where these birds lay from. And I have used purely the materials that I had within my place. I've used the mud for constructing the house. I've used the local technique. Actually, I just got this, the idea just came in my head and I constructed it like that. So all those points are, those small rooms is where my birds always lay and hatch from. Right there. See? Even up there, I've managed to use the available timbers which I had around and put them up. So with the local poultry house, trust me, you don't need something very expensive, okay? Because now someone who is, let's say, within an urban area like me, might have done construction and some of the materials have remained, like those timbers, like these poles, like the bricks. You can use those remaining things to construct your chicken house. Don't overspend a lot of money in constructing the chicken house for the local birds. The only thing that I emphasized on and I managed to do properly well was the iron sheets. I managed to bring new iron sheets, okay? Then I managed to block all those entries for the rats, if you can see. Oh, that side is a bit dark, but there is no rat that can access coming here. And then I've also put this chicken mesh here to allow to prevent the rats, the snakes, even the dogs from entering inside this chicken house. So that is how you should construct your local poultry house. I want to take you where I always brood from. Okay, this is not basically where I brood from. This is where now I bring my chicks or the young birds to grow. I've showed you here before, but I partitioned here, of which it costed me around 200,000 for partitioning, because I bought bricks and I bought cement, then I bought those chicken mesh, then I also paid labor for someone to do this. But why I spent all that money? Because when I bring in these birds inside here, I want them to stay in their own chambers. For the chicken, I want them to stay with the chicken alone and of different age groups. Because now you can see here, I have those chicken. They are only around, these chicken are now like 3 weeks old, okay? So I want them to stay here alone. I don't want them to mix with the other one, the other side. So that is why I decided to spend money in constructing here like this and partition. Here are our ducks I showed you before, and then inside right there I also have like 9 birds, which I'm soon bringing them out because they are now on growers, growers mash. I'm going to bring them out because they are old enough, because I need to bring the turkey pulse inside there. And then also I have other chicks that they have hatched. I also need to take them the other side where I do the brooding from. So this is basically how I construct my chicken house, especially for the local birds. These turkeys are following me. They think I've brought for them something. So you can see, in 1 year, I think the whole of this place will be filled up with our local birds. And honestly, if you really don't have enough money to start on the layers or the broilers, please, I would want you to embrace these local birds, because with the experience I've had with them, it is really doing so well for me. In fact, I love them because with them, there is no stress. The days that you don't have feeds for them, let's say the maize, those mixed feeds that I showed you last time, you can even just get the tomatoes, the spoiled pineapples, the spoiled watermelon, and give to these birds, and they survive. Unlike the layers and the broilers, which have specific feeds, with the local birds, honestly, you will not have any stress. You will just, you just be so relaxed, okay? So that is all that I can tell you about these local birds. And for the house construction, honestly, you don't need to construct something very, very expensive. So I think for people who requested me to show them my chicken house, this is what I have for my local birds. Very cheaply constructed, not expensive. I'm going to remove this polythene. I think it is now spoiled. I'm going to remove it out. So that is the full chicken house. The other one is where I do the brooding. Okay. So for today, that is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back. But please, if you have like a small piece of land like me and you can start on these local birds, trust me, it is also a very lucrative project, and you can start from a very few number of birds and you grow up from there. Just like I started with only 3 hens and 1 cock, right now I have so many number of birds here. And with the ducks, I had only 2 female duck and 1 male duck. See how I have so many ducks right now. And for the turkey, I have only one female turkey and one male turkey, but currently I have over 20 turkeys right inside this farm. So anyone out there, if you don't have enough money to do the exotic birds, or if you have that biasness that the exotic birds do not have money, or poultry farming do not have money, please try it out with these local birds. You will really enjoy this project. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I will be so grateful. See you next time. Love you all. Bye bye.